7 at 6, we told you how 3 city representatives went after Mayor Pro Tem Peter Schwarzbein for supporting County Judge Ricardo Samanigo's shutdown order and, in effect, violating the city's code of ethics. Representative Sissy Lizarraga even called for Schwarzbein to resign as Mayor Pro Tem. It all stems from a press release signed by the 3 representatives, Alexandra Anello, Cassandra Hernandez, and Schwarzbein, supporting the county judge's shutdown order, an order the mayor called into question. But it was because Schwarzbein used city letterhead for his message supporting the county judge. 3 representatives claimed Schwarzbein was mistakenly speaking on their behalf. Schwarzbein responded to their call for him to step down as Mayor Pro Tem.
At a time where our community has jumped from 4 mobile morgues to 10 in less than a week, we have much more important things than to talk about press releases.
In the end, Schwarzbein was not removed as Mayor Pro Tem since Lizarraga's presentation did not call for any action to be taken. Now to Extra Perspective. El Paso County Judge Ricardo Samanigo is requesting the state change how it decides when businesses can reopen and also at which capacity.
If Samanigo's request is fulfilled, it's possible that non-essential businesses will stay closed even longer. Let's explain the state's metrics. Hospitalization rate is the percentage of COVID-19 patients that hospitals have in a specific area. And right now, Governor Greg Abbott's order states that non-essential businesses can stay open at 50% capacity if the hospitalization rate is higher than 15%. They can expand to 75% capacity if the hospitalization rate is 15% or less.
Now, take a look at your screen. El Paso's county hospitalization rate is currently at 48%. That's more than 3 times higher than that 15% that Eric just mentioned. The state defines anything above 15% as an area which high hospitalizations we have not seen below 15% since October 11th.
The county judge is requesting to add more metrics. If the hospitalization rate is 30 or above, businesses should not be allowed to reopen, but they can offer curbside pickup and retail to go. If it's between 25 and 30, businesses can reopen at 25% capacity. If it's between 15 and 25%, businesses can be allowed to reopen at 50% capacity. But again, this is just what the county judge is proposing. El Paso's hospitalization rate has been higher than 15% since early October.
And Governor Greg Abbott has spoken against the county judge's current shutdown order. This means it's possible the governor will not support the request to change the metrics because it could mean businesses would be closed longer or offer reduced capacity for a longer period of time.
8 months into the pandemic and COVID-19 cases continue to rise exponentially in El Paso. City Council came together this evening to review their COVID-19 plan. ABC 7's JC Navarrete has been listening into this meeting. And JC, what stuck out to you today as to how the city is handling the pandemic?
Well, Steph, as we've been reporting, the city did recently name Angela Mora as the public health director. She provided an update on the efforts of contact tracing in El Paso. Now, today we learned an additional 40 contact tracers are being hired by the city, as well as an additional 40 are being slated to begin just next week. As of right now, the average COVID-19 investigation lasts less than 72 hours. However, officials are encouraging self-reporting now to make that even quicker. They're telling you to go ahead and go to the city's website if you happen to get a COVID-19 test result. Mora says city officials are receiving roughly 500 calls a day from patients either asking about testing or looking to report their own test results. Mora says UTEP's involvement is also helping city officials carry the burden of the contact tracing efforts.
Who is going to provide us a 49 contact tracing member to assist during the spike. So we are onboarding, including the UTEP team, 129 individuals, which all of them should be in place by the end, no later than the end of next week.
Anyone who has tested positive for COVID-19 and has not been contacted by a contact tracer is asked to call that number you see on your screen, 915-212-6520. Still up for discussion tonight is a look at El Paso Mayor DeMarco's authority over city staff to act or not act on emergency orders imposed by the county. And we, of course, know council members tend to burn the midnight oil on these meetings. I'll be staying up with them tonight, monitoring this meeting closely. For all updates on City Council, make sure to tune in to Good Morning El Paso beginning at 4:30 a.m.
All right.